From Murphy, North Carolina, Local TV 4 presents the Local Report.
Hello, I'm Christina Randall with Local TV 4. The family of 67-year-old attorney and law professor Charles Hush, who went missing while hiking at Blood Mountain earlier this month, says a non-profit search team will join efforts to help find him. The new support comes after officials called off the formal search. One nonprofit is already conducting searches using canine units, drones, and ground teams. Hush was last seen on November 11th while coming down the Byron Herbert Reese Trail along the Appalachian Trail. Witnesses reported seeing him on the trail, but search teams have found no trace of him since. According to a website dedicated to finding Hush, the family's effort have not stopped and will continue to look for him until he is found.
Imagine waking up to breathtaking mountain views in your own home for under $250,000. At Eagle Park, dreams become reality. Just like our newest resident closing this September, a first-time homeowner who discovered everything they were looking for. Move-in ready homes with immediate occupancy. Elevated home sites with room for your driveway, garage, and private backyard oasis. Plus, first-time home buyers with low down payment options make home ownership achievable. Looking for something different? Our RV lots offer the perfect tiny home lifestyle at just $50,000. Wooded home sites in a private gated community, complete with utilities and parking, all minutes from downtown Murphy. And coming soon, our brand new Welcome Center at Highway 64 and Neutron Drive. Multiple model homes in a walkable park setting, opening fourth quarter of 2025. Eagle Park, where mountain living meets affordability. Your new chapter starts here. Come be part of our community. Visit us today at 90 Neutron Drive or call now to schedule your personal tour.
The governor's office confirms Towns County Sheriff Ken Henderson to be reviewed by the same three-man panel that recommended his current suspension. The executive order signed by Brian Kemp tasked two sheriffs and Attorney General Chris Carr with determining if his indictment, quote, adversely affects the administration of duties by Mr. Henderson such that the rights and interests of the public are adversely affected. Henderson was suspended October 21st for allegations of misconduct before his October 21st indictment and arrest. The focus will now shift to felonies and misdemeanors for which he was indicted and arrested. The commission could recommend Henderson's suspension without pay, and the new suspension might not have an expiration date, unlike the current one. This all stems from a December 12th, 2024 physical and verbal altercation Henderson had with a Hiwassee police officer, which was recorded.
Time now for your local weather update.
Cloudy today with the rain moving in as early as this evening or tonight. Cloudy with periods of rain on Friday with a wintry mix and light accumulation possible. Most of the precipitation moves out by late afternoon. A chance of a wintry mix of precipitation could move back in on early Sunday morning. Expect partly cloudy conditions for the beginning of your work week on Monday.
Over in Clay County, a former jailer pled guilty to embezzlement she committed back in 2021. 39-year-old Krista Ledford was arrested on 2 counts of embezzlement. She was suspected of siphoning electronic funds belonging to inmates who wanted to purchase items in the jail commissary. Ledford was sentenced to 60 months probation and ordered to pay more than $11,000 in restitution.
We'll be right back.
The pros and cons of a 50-year mortgage and why you need a plan. Welcome back. Today we're diving into a hot topic in the real estate world, the 50-year mortgage. Yep, you heard that right, 50. It's becoming a conversation point as buyers look for more affordable monthly payments in a challenging market. But is it a smart move? Let's break down the pros, cons, and why having a solid payoff plan in place is absolutely essential. A 50-year mortgage is exactly what it sounds like, a home loan stretched over 5 decades. The main appeal, lower monthly payments compared to a traditional 30-year loan. With home prices high and interest rates still elevated, this option can help buyers finally get in the door of home ownership. The pros are lower monthly payments, increased purchasing power, and cash flow flexibility. Some of the benefits are the lower monthly payments. By stretching the loan over a longer period, monthly payments are reduced, sometimes by hundreds of dollars. That can provide breathing room for families or first-time buyers. Increased purchasing power. Lower payments may help buyers qualify for more house than they could afford under a 30-year mortgage. Cash flow flexibility. With lower payments, homeowners may free up money for savings, investment, or other financial goals. Now the cons. Considerably more interest paid, slower to earn equity, long-term debt. But here's the reality check about these serious downsides. You'll pay significantly more in interest. Stretching a loan to 50 years means you're paying interest for 20 extra years, and that adds up to hundreds of thousands of dollars paid over the life of the loan. You build home equity much more slowly. In the early years of a mortgage, most of your payment goes towards interest, not principal. That makes it harder to refinance, sell, or tap into home equity later on. You stay in debt practically forever. A 50-year mortgage means you could still be making house payments into retirement, or even pass that debt on to your heirs. But here's the most important part. A 50-year mortgage should never be a set-it-and-forget-it plan. If you're considering a 50-year mortgage, you must have a plan to either pay extra towards the principal every month, make lump sum payments to reduce the balance, or refinance to a shorter-term loan as soon as you're able. Even an extra $100 to $200 a month towards the principal can shave years off the loan and save tens and thousands of interest. A 50-year mortgage might help you get into a home, but it shouldn't keep you in debt for life. Think of it as a temporary stepping stone, not a long-term financial plan. The key: buy smart, pay extra, and refinance when the timing is right. For more helpful real estate insights, especially right here in the Western North Carolina and Northeast Georgia market, stay tuned. I'm Deanna Robertson, helping you live, love, and invest in the mountain lifestyle.
And the town of Murphy is adjusting its holiday plans after watching the latest weather forecast. Town leaders have decided to move the annual Christmas tree lighting up one day to this Thursday. Families are invited to gather downtown at 5:30 p.m. for Christmas songs, with the tree lighting set for 6 p.m. The Murphy Christmas Parade is still scheduled for Saturday evening and will pass through downtown around 6 p.m. Town officials say they will continue to monitor the weather, but expect the parade to go on as planned. And that will do it for your local TV4 report. I'm Christina Randall.
From Murphy, North Carolina, Local TV4 presents the Local Report.